This is the drummer, of course. This is Reese, right?
That's right, yeah.
Nice, man. I recognise the haircut. Absolute legend. Good to have you with us, man.
Bit of a crow's nest.
It's all right. It suits, brother. No, all good. Oh, sweet. Is that Rosanna as well?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, what is up? We have... Oh, hell yeah. So we have Reese and Rosanna in the call. Let's go. I am so excited to be able to talk to two Dublin indie rock darlings with an unforgettable sound drenched in personality that the first day we heard them here on the Very Irish playlist, we said they are Ireland's answer to Fleetwood Mac. From supporting the likes of Kingfisher and Deacon Blue and more to performing at Electric Picnic, it is such a joy to be talking to lead singer Rosanna and drummer Reese of Winemom. Guys, how are you doing?
How you doing, Adam? Thanks for having us.
Bad.
Such a joy. Honest to God, this isn't a lie. I was literally fighting. We have fans here at Midlands 103 of Winemom, and there was one guy in particular who was just kind of like, can I please sit in during the call? And I was like, no, you have to get out of here. We need to focus.
Oh my God.
So that's how much we love you around here. So I have 1,000 questions, but the theme is, guys, we're backstage, and what I would always love to do is ask the artists, are you aware of what a rider is? You know, your request form for production?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's two of you here, so you might have to do a bit of back and forth on this one. But if there's no budget limit, you can have anything you want in the back room. Anything. What would you have? 3 things you would have.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What a okay, like the most expensive bottle of Bordeaux that they can find.
Yeah, fair.
We'll ship it in.
Multiple, like a huge big bowl of like fruit, grapes and apples and oranges. And you know what, like just mad fruit as well, like dragon fruit.
Stuff they have to ship in.
Yeah, exactly. Weird stuff.
I'm so bored. I'm such a simple gal, but I just love my vid hits. Like they're so important for me.
There's no budget here, girl.
I know, but I still need it like going on. Like a green vid hit, some Maltesers, and hummus and some crackers. That's
that's a must.
That's all I need.
Wow, it just sounds like a good night out.
Give me the money.
Yeah.
Just give me the money.
Yeah. We'll leave an unfinished check where you could just fill in for as much as you want, so long as there's vid hits. Amazing. Okay, so let's talk about, like, I just want to get to know ye, because like I say, your music is just, I believe it was Millie in an interview who had said that you're like a love letter to nostalgia of the 70s when it comes to music and stuff. And like, how did you find each other as friends to then form into a band?
Reese, do you want to say it?
Well, yeah, sure. So Rosanna and Matthew went to BIM together, and Millie and I, it's weird, my big brother used to date Millie's big sister. So I knew of Millie, but I never actually met her, but I've heard her name like pop up so many times. And then Millie went to one of like Rosanna's like solo gigs, and me and Millie at that time, we started becoming friends, and I invited her into like, I had like a noise band project thing. It didn't last very long, but she was like, do you want to come join Rosanna's band? She's trying to make an all-girl band. And I was like, am I going to be allowed to join?
He was fine.
But yeah, got my best behavior. And I did, and the magic happened.
Okay, so actually, Rosanna then, so you were looking for an all-girl band, but of course you have Reese and Matthew in there, so what made you bend the rules?
It was kind of hard to find female drummers. Like, we knew a good few, but they're all just taken because they're just so good.
Yeah.
And we were kind of panicking, and Millie was like, look, he is a boy, unfortunately. Like, he's quite good at the drums.
Yeah.
You kind of just bring him. And I was like, yeah, fine. And then I saw Matthew on Instagram because he also went to BIM. And I was like, okay, this is a really good guitarist. Let's make an ABBA, mamas and papas kind of gender dynamic, you know,
100%.
which I think is actually really cool.
Yeah, and like we're definitely going to touch on that, because like everything from even like the style in the thumbnails for your song like Way of Life and Grand Affair, you're wearing such cool getup, like everything about it is just like, it's a rockin' style, and your sound is just, it's perfect. It's magic. How, when you all came in a room together, did you all just discover like, oh hey, we could do like an ABBA Fleetwood Mac situation here, or did you all just have similar feels for the music?
Rosanna has such a mad like knowledge for pop culture. We always love to do like hints to like pop culture. If you've seen one of our music videos, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says "Resexual." And what was that a reference to, Rosanna?
Just like Reese is an enigma. He's just resexual.
And then we all made our own T-shirts, and then Rosanna's a wine drinking hero, like John Lennon's
John, and then
working class hero, and then Matthew for president.
Millie's has
Yeah.
got wine. I think
Got
because
wine.
we all are very nostalgic people, which is I actually genuinely that's how we gel so much, and our music taste does overlap, and yet we do introduce each other into new music. But I think in the early days of Winemom, we all just really started to connect, and like we kind of found our people. I think that's why the music blossomed so much.
Amazing. And because you can hear it even back when you brought out Blood Moon, wasn't it, in 2023?
Yeah.
And there was serious elements of it there. And yet, I remember for me, the track, and like, they're all fantastic. For me, when I'd realised, like, oh, we are like onto some gold dust here, was when you brought out Hello Far Cry in 2025. There's nothing in particular that says that that's anywhere standing out from the other music that you've done. But it just had captured this, like, almost like this untamed realization of just kind of like, we can do whatever we want with music. It's going to sound good. We kind of have that reputation, or at least that kind of skill set going for us. So then take us, let's jump all the way now to Way of Life. It was the last single you brought out. It's the Way of Life. It's true. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I wrote the first half of the song when I was 14, and then I forgot about it. And last year we were like looking for songs. I kind of went through the file in my head.
Yeah.
I was like, I could use that song, but it was half finished. So then I had lyrics written from a 14-year-old's perspective, and then I'm 24, so I started writing it there. Basically, it was about dealing with grief, and like my grandaunt had passed away, so I was writing it from like a teenager's perspective, and then it was 10 years on.
Whoa.
And then I was like, it was just really weird, because when I was looking at my lyrics, it felt like a different person.
God.
You know?
Oh, wow. So it's like an open-end diary entry to yourself.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And it was kind of very cathartic in a way. Yeah, it was really cool. And then but also I was listening to a lot of Kingfisher at the time, so I was like, maybe have some kind of Fleetwood Mac meets Kingfisher kind of vibe.
Unreal.
Could be a cool sound.
I mean, I don't think a cooler sentence has ever been said, to be honest, like Fleetwood Mac meeting Kingfisher. And you did it. So then, Reese, from your perspective, Rosanna walks into the studio on one day and she's just kind of like, hey, 14-year-old self, we did this. Let's make it sound like it does now. How did that process work for you?
Yeah. Well, actually, it was only after we kind of finished up the song, and it was in our first few interviews where she told us that, where I found out that it was her 14-year-old self, and I was like, that actually just makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It was a very different writing experience. Like normally our songs, they take a while to come together, but when they do, it's like it's big. But Way of Life just kind of really fell into our lap. It was very natural. It's like such a you'll remember that song, you know. It's very like you'll hear that song once live, like for the first time, and you'll know all the lyrics like by the second time you hear it. And that
so
was like
true.
Our experience watching Kingfisher as well. Like the songs are
completely
crowd pleasers, you know.
God, so like this is just kind of a statement of your skills as musicians, because I think a lot of people have that kind of idea where they find one artist and they're like, oh, if we could write music that sounds like that, and then generally they'd be on that rail for a while trying to find it, and yet you captured that lightning in a bottle almost right away when you decided like, hey, let's try it like this, and it ended up being amazing. So like I think it just doesn't seem like there's any kind of stop. It's only going up and up from here, and that's going to be reflected in the fact that you have gigs upcoming, but you also have an EP dropping on April 24th. Grand affair. Tell us, what are we expecting with this EP?
It's pop rock. Like it's non-stop, just high energy music.
Yes.
Like it'll keep you pumping.
Nice.
Like if you go for a walk, if you're going partying, having a pre-drinks,
this is the album.
That EP you put on. I think, personally.
All our friends and family that we showed it to, so there's 4 songs in the EP, and everyone that we showed it to all has a different favorite song, which I think is like a sign of a good EP.
That's so
they
true.
They debate each other, like, no, that's the better song. No, that's the better song. So as long as they're talking, I don't mind.
Yeah, you should buy an EP for every song that you like on it, and just like buy 4, buy one for each song. So that's going to be dropping April 24th. But there's something happening as well. On the 18th, you're coming to our house, you're coming to Athlone, you're playing in Croílár, you're going to be around. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm
my
so
God.
excited.
Just a match made in heaven. And I think like Croílár is going to absolutely explode. That's April. Is that April 18th?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's going to absolutely bang. It's going to be crazy. So we've got Croílár. We've got the EP. Is there anything else on the horizon, guys? Like, what are you hoping for the rest of 2026, if nothing else?
Well, we're doing a lot of writing at the moment, and we are going to be in the studio a lot. So there'll be a few projects that will be released this year, and then definitely a few announcements about gigs soon enough. But yeah, you'll be getting a lot of music from us anyway.
Amazing.
You know?
I feel like this is kind of a call where I just want to keep it going, if I'm honest with you. I'm just going to start pulling. So which one of you is the one who's going to film, by the way? I see that there's 3 doing music, but who's studying film?
That was me.
Oh!
I'm graduating.
Okay, right. So you're the odd one out. And if you don't mind me asking then, what got you doing film?
Oh God, my brother did the same course, and it was like media production and film. So it was like you learn filmmaking, script writing, camera work, and then you also learn like social media management and stuff like that. But I'm a huge like film buff.
Okay.
Like, I love all my old movies. Anything made before like 1965, I'll probably watch.
Whoa. Okay, so black and white, the silent movies, the hard gray. How about westerns?
Oh, I love a good western.
Yeah, I thought so. They're good. They're good. They're peak. So Reese, am I right in saying that if it wasn't for your brother, you wouldn't be in this college and you wouldn't be in this band? Would that be right?
Yeah, I've a lot of thanks my family for it. Yeah, a lot of nepotism going around.
But that's amazing, though. What a call for that. Like, shout out to your brother. What a hero.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, look, Rosanna, Reese, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us here on the Very Irish Playlist. I would love if one day we could get you in here and we could do a live rendition of Winemom or something like that.
Absolutely.
But we will be seeing you at Croílár in Athlone on April 18th, and we'll all be streaming and booking that Grand Affair EP when it's the second it drops on April 24th. So, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. We'll hopefully chat again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.